What is up, you beauties? My name is BatchatBegins, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I've got another great video for you today. We were just scrolling around in the game files, trying to take a look at some unique and interesting stuff, and we stumbled upon where the devs actually locate their replays. Now, we're not sure why they save these replays, but they can be found in everyone's game client buried in the file folders. Most likely, it's probably being used for replay testing, but I have to tell you, these are some of the funniest replays you'll ever see, because it's basically, it just looks like bots fighting each other. It's sort of the funniest stuff you've ever seen in your life. It's so bad that I can't really describe how bad it is. And these are the people that are developing and testing this game. So let's just get right into it with the first replay. As you can see right off the bat, I mean, even the timers are bugged. And some other things will be bugged as well, like their consumable loadouts and their ammo. Sometimes it won't show that they're shooting heat ammo when they are. Now, I can't tell you how bad this is going to look right off the bat. This is like some below 40% of stuff. This is like some 30% of stuff. You can see the leopard just YOLOs right in. He doesn't even barely get punished at all, gets shot one time, despite the fact that there's a 183 that was sitting there staring at him. The TDs aren't even camping, as you can see. On the minimap in the bottom left, the TDs are just being aggressive. Like, the leopard's already dead. Somehow, the friendly team has a flanking grill, as you can see over there in the background. I mean, this is just a mess. With 4 medium tanks, they're barely able to. The red team is barely able to win this side at the moment. For some reason, they have the numbers advantage, but they aren't winning for some reason. The grill hasn't finished flanking yet. Their Yag Panthers still sitting in the back. Their 183 hasn't even made it to the battlefield yet. It's just a mess. There's an ammo rack going on. I mean, this is some skilled gameplay from the people who are balancing your game currently at the moment. This is the kind of skill you can expect from the people who say that they've thoroughly play-tested this and know that it's balanced. And yet they won't take advice from the testers, right? Because their logic is what, you know, meets the standards. This is their idea of balance. Another thing you'll notice that because the devs are obviously Russian, the majority of them are Russian, they really, really love their 140s, their 62As, their IS-7s. Like, that's their meta. They really like playing that meta. So you'll see a lot of those tanks on the battlefield when they're playing. As you can see, it's just taking a 268 and an IS-4 like an ungodly amount of time to kill one Object 140. And this flanking grill has managed to go ahead and save the green team their entire game. Oh, another thing you'll notice is anytime that when they get shot for some reason, sometimes the damage is bugged and it'll say that they've blocked a 0 damage, but they've taken damage anyway. That's another feature of these strange replays here. No idea why the grill's flanking the IS-4 when he's on full HP, but it's a win, I guess. It's a win. By the way, for some reason, they never show result screens for these. I guess that's bugged as well. Like, that kind of stuff just doesn't work for some reason. Let's get into my second favorite replay of all this. This is their idea, I guess, of a balanced team and whatnot. Another great, you know, timing with that. But take a look at this team. 2 FCM-50Ts, a tank that almost never gets played at all. 30 heat rounds. And our guy, he's running the repair kit instead of the both consumables, and he's running the crappy gas. I just thought I'd point that out because it's so funny to me. It genuinely, like, this stuff blows my mind how poor the gameplay is. Like, these are the people who have dev tested and made sure that these tanks work great. This is why the IS-6 doesn't get buffed. Even though it's so much worse than all the other ISs most of the time. Yes, give it a small frontal armor buff when, you know, the gun is this garbage and they're busy firing 30 rounds of heat ammunition. It's so bad. Not only is he running calibrated with the pin gun, he's also running 30 rounds of premium ammo. Like, it is so bad. And you'll see just what I mean when I say, like, the gameplay is awful. So he's not even going to town in his IS-6. And while this might be a good idea for, like, a more mobile heavy, like, You have no town presence at all. They should win this so easily on the medium side, considering they have a better presence there, both in town and on the medium side. But no, they're not. they're not winning, and it's just a mess. So our guy here, he fires heat at the side of the VK-45. He immediately puts on adrenaline and wastes his speed boost. I don't know why he used his speed boost at the beginning there when he was going to go shoot the VK. He would have been able to get to him fine. And he completely wastes his adrenaline. It's so bad. Okay, so he's coming up for the flank. The big anticipated flank here. He's gonna make him pay. He's gonna get in there and make a. He's just aiming at an FCM-50T through buildings, man. And then he starts aiming at an IS-6 where he could totally just pull out and shoot this IS-6, but he's not going to. It's art being this bad at the game that you created. Shoots heat into the side armor, the side spaced armor of an FCM-50T. Man, you created the game. You ought to know what space armor is. Come on now. He's struggling to fight one of the weakest tier 8 medium tanks. So somehow they're losing this game, which makes no sense whatsoever. Once again, perfect opportunity to use APCR. Oh wait, he doesn't have it. Anyway, they're somehow losing this, right? It's awful. So he doesn't go straight in to help. He goes on this wild flanking maneuver again. This guy must think he's James Bond or something, you know, coming around from different angles like a spy. Aims at an IS-6, which, if he knew the map design, he would know that he can't hit from that angle. And, he's finally gonna get to the low. He's finally gonna get there. He presses his speed boost again. It's so bad. Why would you press speed boost there? Like, their IS-6 is still camping in spawn, the friendly IS-6. Like, what on earth? He manages to pin right through the upper plate with heat because, you know, easy pin. The low doesn't have a ton of armor when it's coming up against heat like that. So what's the logical step here, right? Go after the lower health, more dangerous tank like the Borsig. No, we're just gonna run away from the Borsig. Yeah, and then his brilliant idea, instead of I don't know, getting behind the house for cover, is to run along a straightaway where he could just be shot by the Borsig. It's just art. That's all this is artwork. You can see this guy's doing fantastic too. Like, he's so bad. He is so bad. Yeah. Oh! We got a gamer. We got a gamer. He's utterly fucked this. He has utterly fucked this game, and it's tragic. Yeah. So once again, a great showing from the devs, showing just how skilled they are at playing their own game that they made. And now, for the culmination of everything, for the best replay we could find, the AMX-30B on Faust. Just look at these teams. You never see these teams. Ever. Like, what is this? You know? Double 140? Leopard 1, 230 Beast? You don't see these teams, man. That is, you never see this team lineup. Ever. But, you know, annoyances aside, knowing that they're not testing, you know, proper lineups, another fucking 509,000 hour wait time until the battle starts. Also, you'll notice I didn't even mention it until this point in the replay, but there's 496 minutes left of this game. So, that's great. It's just great so far. Amazing start. Who knows why there's a medium tank going heavy side for no reason. There's also an AFK. It's going great so far. Just fantastic. This part in the replay is hilarious. So 62A, right out in the open. Instead of going full hull down, where he could maybe shoot him from there and only expose the little weak part in his turret, he decides to fully expose the tank. 62 doesn't shoot at him, and he bounces. Oh, it's so bad. Also, they're already completely flanked. Like, by 2 people. There's 5 people here, and this 140 is getting away with poking the 30B for free. Oh, you couldn't make this up. You could not make this up. The leopard's driving into the wall. Hold on. Let's see the leopard really quickly. Like, what are these guys looking at? What are these guys looking at? Apparently, absolutely nothing. Like, this is massive brain gaming from the guys that are developing and testing your game. This is their map awareness. There's only one other guy who seems to have common sense over here. Like, I don't even know what to say. That is so awful. All right, here's the fight that I wanted to showcase. This is the entire reason why I wanted to make this video. So he puts on adrenaline. STB's right in front of him. Doesn't shoot for the track. Shoots underneath the tank, and he's gonna get him this time. He's gonna get him this time. What on... What in the fuck is he aiming at? Apparently nothing. Like, and then he stops, like, zooming in, and the STB misses point blank on a 30B. Oh, I forgot to point out, STB is firing heat ammo. You can hear the little sizzle after the shell hits. He's firing heat ammo at one of the weakest frontally armored tanks in Tier 10. So bad. Anyway, STB, you know, firing the skill rounds, doing great. They both somehow fuck that up. The STB gets away. The Leopard one pulls out, knowing there's like 5 people here, gets obliterated. This STB's running away. The 30B over here somehow managed to bounce his ass. It's so bad. Anyway, 6-on-4, easiest clutch of your life. Let's get to some action here. Easy side-on Jagdpanzer and IS-4 flank, somehow not managing to be able to kill a 140, an easy one-shot 140. This guy's turned around for some reason, which doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And the enemy 62 is off to the left there. You're going to see this guy's brilliance in just a minute. It's going to be absolutely astounding. So, just finishing off an easy shot. He almost misses this last shot here, I believe, which is just, it's stunning to believe that you can manage to almost screw this up. He almost shoots the side of the casemate, which would have been a bounce at that point. Like, how do you manage to screw that up? How do you manage to aim so poorly? You either got to have, like, the smallest phone ever or the smallest brain ever. It's one or the other. And I think we all know which one it is. 62A could back up over here. Instead, decides to pull the biggest brain gamer move I've ever seen, which is sit there. And, yeah, he just kind of sits there. It's so bad. It's so bad. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's replays. These are the guys testing your games, and I figured you ought to see what the people who act like they know what they're doing play like. And, yeah, does it inspire confidence, does it? So, like I said, listen to the testers. Listen to the people who know how to actually play the game that you made instead of, you know, people like that. I'm still thankful to Wargaming that they developed this game, but, man, you guys could be doing a lot better, and it shows. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. My name is BatchatBegins. All relevant links will be down in the description, and I will see you guys in the next one.